Swimming World Championships Day 4 and 5. What were the standouts? What were the best swims? What do I think? What's my analysis? Support my channel by checking out my sponsor, Element, with the link in the description below. Hydrate properly, fuel yourself like professional athletes. Check out Element. We started off Day 4 with the men's 800 freestyle, and man, Tunisia has got some good swimmers. Ahmed winning the gold medal. If you're German right now, you're proud, winning the silver and bronze medal. None of the times were really all that surprising. The most surprising thing was really the heavy favorites, in my opinion, the guys like Bobby Fink, Ireland's Daniel Whiffen. They're completely out. Like, they were just out of the race entirely. Then we had the women's 200 freestyle, and this was a stellar race. American Claire Weinstein was right there with her going into the final turn, and then Molly turns on the rockets and just accelerates into the gold medal. I was texting with Team USA's coach Ron Aiken, Claire's coach. Congratulations on the bronze medal, and she won a best time. And they're happy with the medal, but not satisfied. Unfortunately, they're all just really feeling the ramifications of this bug. But the important thing is I want microphones on the blocks low to the water so we can hear what these athletes say when they're talking to each other right after the race and when they're celebrating. Like, you could clearly see Molly drop several F-bombs. She was going, F yes, F yes. It was really cool to see how jacked up Molly was to win that gold medal. Good job, Australia. Australia is finishing races well. The Americans have not been finishing races all that well, but this morning was a major improvement because the next event in the semifinal of the men's 100 freestyle, Team USA's Jack Alexi breaks Caleb Dressel's American record with the time of 46.8 seconds, just out touching Popovich on the finish. It makes him the third fastest 100 freestyler ever. That was incredible. I mean, that is a huge gust of wind into the sails of Team USA. And the world record holder Pan of China got knocked out of the final, didn't make top 8. This is gonna be a very exciting 100 freestyle final tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Then we had my second favorite race of the session, the final of the men's 200 fly. It had been 16 years since Team USA had even won a medal at the World Championships in this event. That long. And Luca Orlando's been the favorite, been #1 in the world, gone some of the fastest times in the world all season long. There's been all this pressure on him. He failed to make the semifinal at the Olympics last summer. Now, he wins the gold medal. He is the world champion. He's the third fastest ever. He almost broke Michael Phelps's American record. He goes 151 in the 200 fly. Honestly, it was just pure joy seeing someone who has gone through so much do so well. The shoulder injuries, the underperforming, the ups and downs, it's something we all can relate to. And I have just been cheering for this guy for so long that I was really happy to see him win that gold medal. It was awesome. Then we had the men's 50 breaststroke final, and man, Italy is on a tear with their breaststroke. First of all, Nicolo, the Olympic gold medalist, failed to make the final, but it didn't even matter because Simone from Team Italy gets the win. He has the perfect finish. I mean, he is out like a rocket. He holds his stroke integrity the last 10 meters of the race and just nails the wall perfectly for the gold medal. Russia's Prigoda wins the silver medal. Yes, I said Russia. They're doing this whole neutral athletes thing, but like, we all know. And Chin settles for the bronze medal. He just never really got going in this race. Like, he was behind from the start, and he crept up a bit because he's got strong closing speed. His 100 breaststroke was great, 58.2, but he just never really got going. But it was an exciting, close 50 breaststroke final. And congratulations to Italy. Wow, that was very, very cool. Then we had the semifinals of the men's 200 IM. And we've known going into this competition that Leon Marchand has solely been focusing on this race. He dropped the 2 breast, he dropped the 2 fly. He wanted to be as fresh as possible to try and break Ryan Lochte's long-standing world record in this event. The question was, is he gonna hold back and go for it in finals, or is he gonna gun it tonight? Well, 152.6. He blows by 153. Like, 153, see ya, just drops 1.5 seconds from his gold medal time last summer in Paris. Unbelievable. Crazy. Absolutely like, I thought he'd go 153.6 at best. I thought he'd drop half a second. I didn't think he would drop over a full second off this world record like that. I'm so proud and happy for him. I mean, France is really getting their due. It's really cool to see Leon stardom, but I gotta say, my biggest disappointment is that they didn't have Ryan Lochte give him his gold medal. Like, Aqua, you really dropped the ball. I know that Ryan has a little bit of a checkered history the last couple of years of his like swimming career, but honestly, he's one of the greatest swimmers of all time. I mean, you can make an argument that Ryan Lochte is the second greatest swimmer of all time behind Michael Phelps. You can make that argument. It's a strong case. And that world record is the last standing record. Like, Michael Phelps doesn't even have any world records left. Ryan Lochte's record is the last standing record, and I just feel like he should have been the one to give Leon that medal. I feel like he should have been there. Aqua should have invited him, had him on deck, had him meeting and greeting people, shaking hands, and giving out, like, it's just... But that aside, this was spectacular. Now the question is, can he go faster? Is he gonna go faster? Like, he went for it tonight. He's got to swim it again 24 hours later. We're gonna talk about that in just a minute. Then we had the mixed gender relay to finish off this session. And I gotta say, Team USA not making the final. It's a disgrace. Like it's disgraceful. It's terrible. There's no other way to put it. There's no sugarcoating it. It's unacceptable. It's like, okay, now that that's out of the way, because Team USA didn't make the final, the neutral team, Team Russia, let's call them Team Russia, gets bumped into 8th place. Like, they just barely make the final, and then they win the gold medal and set the championship record. It's pretty cool. It's a good storyline. Okay, 24 hours from now, I will recap Thursday, day 5's results of the meet. Here we go. Day 5 of the championship started off with the final of the women's 200 fly, and the Canadian superstar Summer Mcintosh led the entire race just under world record pace, and she just misses the world record. And when she turns and looks at the scoreboard, she screams, F. Again, another reason why I wish we had boom mics right there on the wall to hear everything that they say, because that's all we saw. Reagan Smith gets another silver medal, and Summer has checked off another one of her gold fingernails. She painted each, she's trying to get a bunch of gold medals, and so she did her nails. Anyway, really cool race. Probably the most anticipated race of the session was the final of the 200 IM. Leon Marchand and training partner Shane Cassis go out in a blistering first 50 of fly. It's another amazing swim. Leon touches the wall, adds a full second from what he went in his world record swim the previous night in the semifinal. This is how good Leon is. We were disappointed that we saw the first ever 153, because 24 hours ago we saw the first ever 152. But the standout to me was Shane Cassis winning the silver medal, making him the 4th fastest 200 IMer ever, behind Leon, Michael Phelps, Ryan Lochte, and now Shane. He's in pretty good company. And this was arguably my favorite moment of the championships, when all 3 of the top finishers are still in the water and they're giving each other high fives. They all train together. That's literally the Texas training squad. And Shane, yet again, one of the best personalities in swimming, had the best post-race interview. They asked him what it felt like to win the silver medal and to be on the podium with his training partners, and his response was perfect. He goes, "I bet it feels a whole lot better for Bob." It's making Bowman look pretty good right now. Shane is fun to watch, and I encourage all of you to go and watch that post-race interview. The next final was the men's 100 freestyle, and wow, what a stacked heat. All these guys, you've got Popovich, Alexi, Chalmers, and man, from the jump, Popovich just asserted dominance, going the 2nd fastest swim ever, 46.5 for the gold medal. Jack Alexi wins silver for Team USA. I mean, this was a great 100 freestyle. We now have a handful of the greatest 100 freestylers ever at the top of their game competing right now. And I think they are actually gonna keep pushing the boundaries of this world record. I think it's gonna keep happening. Next up, we had the final of the women's 50 backstroke. And I have been singing the praises of Catherine Burkhoff for a while now. It's time for her to get her due. I called her for the win. She's been the most consistent in this race for a while, and boom, she gets the touch. It was a very close race. You know, Reagan had just won the silver medal in the 2 fly like 30 minutes before, silver to Summer Mcintosh, so it makes you wonder, if she didn't do the 2 fly, could she have been a few hundredths faster? Like, I don't know. What do you all think? Let me know down there below. They finished the session with the women's 4x200 freestyle relay. It ended with a battle between Katie Ledecky and the 200 freestyle Olympic gold medalist Molly O'Callahan. I mean, what more can you ask for? I was screaming, legitimately jumping up and down watching this relay, hoping that Katie Ledecky could run down Molly, but Molly is just that good. Katie and Molly both anchored their relays in 153s. That means nothing to the general public, but the swim nerds that are watching this, like, we're like, who Another stellar performance, honestly, by both countries, but I gotta really tip my hat to Australia. Whatever that country is doing, it is working. They are swimming fast. They are performing well. Good job, Australia. I am scheduling events for the remainder of this year. If you'd like to bring me out for a swim clinic, a speaking event, a meet, something, send me an email to CodyMillerShow@gmail.com. We have merch at CodyMillerSwim.com. If you'd like a personalized video from me, I'm available on Cameo. Make sure you check out yesterday's podcast, available now, where Allie and I answered a lot of your viewer submitted questions. More exciting swimming coming, so until the next video, I will see you all later.